The first time I heard her as a child, there was a piercing, ear-shattering wail from outside my window. I heard her every night while no one else did. As soon as I felt like I was falling asleep, wherever I was without fail, her cries were always the same, starting off with loud wails before fading into sobs and whimpers. Growing older, I realized that her cries, which scared me as a child, were more sad than anything. They were filled with so much anguish and despair that I wanted to reach out and comfort her. Yet, every time I opened the window, she was nowhere to be found. I tried to rationalize her existence. Maybe she was a guardian angel who expressed her affection weirdly, or maybe I was just delusional. There was one thing I was certain about, though. She was a constant presence throughout the downhill slope of my life. By mid-20s, I was knee-deep in debt, living in a dilapidated apartment. The woman's cries were what lulled me to sleep during the restless nights. Then one night, after losing my job, my partner had called me to break things off.
I was just calling to say that it had nothing to do with you. You didn't change. It was me. I changed.
What a joke. And then I heard the crying woman's first wails. I broke down and shouted for her to shut up. And so she did. I never heard from her again for the next few nights. However, I started hearing other things instead. Fights from the alleyway, angry shouts, fists across flesh, loud revving of the cars from the road, ominous thumps, and the sound of something or someone being dragged from the room above me, and groans, the groans, and this like a creaking bed from the room next to me. That was the first of many sleepless nights. Nothing changed even after buying earbuds the next night, as I kept hearing cats yowling at each other. The resonance of the bass guitar being played across the hallway. Really heavy and frantic footsteps with a muffled laughter from the room above me. And the soft moans of pleasure from the room next to me. Kinda gross. That night, I thumped on the wall loudly in frustration. The next night, I played music on loop. In vain, I tried to drown out the sounds. Mice running across the floorboard. Water, when water flows through pipes in the wall. And a very rhythmic tapping from the room above me. And whispers of sweet nothings from the room next to me. Why was everything so loud? Why was everything so damn loud? Why was everything so fucking loud? And before I knew it, I was knocking on the door of my neighbor, one hand tightly gripped on a knife. I saw red before my neighbor finished apologizing, plunging deep into his chest again and again and again. When the man's lover came rushing out, she let out a shrill wail, piercing and ear-shattering. And that's when I heard her again, the crying woman. But this time, she wasn't alone. There was a new sound from deep within my chest, reverberating through my bones. Laughter.